Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. And today I've got something a little bit special for you. Well, lots of people would call it special. I don't think it is. It's a Gregg steak bake. Now this is a very popular pie apparently. So everybody keeps telling me. I'm not sure myself. The only way I'm going to tell this is to test it. So let's have a look at what the ingredients are first and the nutrients. So there is your nutrients and the ingredients are as followed. So what I can tell you about this pie from the outset, it's 29% beef, allegedly, because not every pie is going to have 29%. It doesn't mean to say it's not going to be 29% beef gravy. See where I'm going with this? So let's have a look at the frozen pie. Once again, this frozen pie looks the same as the previous one. I'm guessing the pastry is going to be just as bad as the previous one as well. It's got this like glazy stuff on the top and it's very light. So that's telling me something about you can have 29% meat, but that doesn't mean to say it's how much you can actually get in there. So if it's only half a pie, they'll still put 29% beef in it. You know where I'm going with this, guys? Yeah, I think you're with me on that. So how do we bake this? Well, I'd ignore everything that's on the box because I baked this for 35 minutes in an oven temperature of 200. And that was a fan assisted oven, by the way, a little Sage. And it does look a good result. So let's have a look at the baked pie. So that is your baked pie. It's the same as before. They are going to be quite fatty. Don't think I need to go to the pastry, but I will anyway, just in case they vary it. You never know. It's exactly the same as the previous one. There's a lot in the fat in the mouth. I can taste some salt in it, funny enough. I know you lot hear me banging on about salt, but they have got salt in this pastry, weirdly enough. Obviously, the means the filling's probably got no salt at all in it. But it's all round in the mouth. You know where I'm going with this. When you're eating puff paste, you've got a mouthful of fat. It does put you off a little bit. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty of the inside. I always like these pies. Now, I'm going to tell you straight, that does look like there's a lot of filling in it. So let's have a close up. So you've got a nice baked pastry. That's what I like to see. And you have got quite a lot of filling in there. So the question is, what does it taste like? I can see meat in it. So let's go for it. Excuse me. Big chunk of gristle. Let's have another go. We'll have to go and get a drink. Well, let's sum this up. Well, for the inside, it does taste like beef. I will tell you now, the beef is a bit gristly. So it's one of those ones. You can put beef in summer, but you've got to pick the best type of beef to go in. So you can have 100% beef and be just a load of rubbish. Now, from my tasting, it has got everything I tasted there. I came across gristle. So they've just chucked everything into that pie. Bob's your uncle. Okay, that's not a bad thing if you want that type of thing, but I prefer a better quality meat. But there is a bit of flavour in there of the gravy. There's not much spicy stuff in it. I've not got no feedback there. The only feedback I've got is the pastry. But generally speaking, that's not a bad pie. Bear this in mind, this cost you £2 for two in Iceland. which is damn cheap. And for what that is, don't get me wrong, I don't think that's a bad price. For what you get, that is very, very nice. I'm very surprised. I would have thought they'd have put a better quality meat in it. So there you go. So you've learnt something new. Greggs do put meat in their products, and a lot of it. 29%, is that good? Not really. So when we go to making one of these in a few months' time, we're going to be putting 80%, if not 100% beef in. We want something that's going to be nice and beefy. Otherwise, if you go the other way, it's almost a vegetarian, isn't it? Or vegan. So what do I think? Out of 10, I'm going to say it's not that bad. That is a 7 out of 10. And that's a Greggs pie. I'm quite surprised at that. I don't know if Greggs will ever get 100% or not. I don't know. But we'll see. I've got 2 other videos coming up shortly. Steak bakes from other companies. So I'm going to run these basically after each other. So at least we can see out of all 3, which is the best. The other 2 are from my shop. Well, one of them I do regularly, and one of them we had by mistake. I'll let you know when we get to that video. Now, if you like this type of content, please subscribe and please share. And don't forget to check out the playlists in the description. And if you want other things than baking, check out my Crazy Baker Unleashed channel. And we'll see you again very shortly on the Crazy Baker channel. Laters! This is the Crazy Baker channel. Baking. Lifestyle. Recipes. Reviews. I am the Crazy Baker. Please subscribe and please share. Laters!